want to welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
I'm here.
Kimmy here.
And Maui here.
Oh,
He jumped right in for this reaction. I got settled in, and he's like, I'll hop right in there. So that's why I have this here. Anyone who's new to the channel, what the frick is this next to her all the time?
Yeah.
I used to do many different things, and I still do, like just put
Looks like
blankets
a
up and
big
stuff.
eyeball.
It does. Ever since Tom brought that up
Sorry.
on Lost, I was like, oh, now I'll never unsee that. So I hope you guys don't get distracted by that. I know you guys don't, which is good, because we're watching the content anyways.
Yeah.
But hopefully our viewers don't get like distracted by a huge eyeball. But now Mammy's in it, so there's no like just empty black space here.
That's right.
Oh my God. So major thing happened last time on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sky / Daisy.
Daisy,
I
yes,
said
she
Sky.
was affected, yep.
Whoever she is.
Yes, it's not
Yeah,
good.
Tremors.
So, you know, we have a lot of seasons to go, a lot of episodes just in this season, and Daisy is a huge character. We love her, and she, I hope, is not going to be on the dark side for a very long
I hope
time.
so. Hope they can find
Yeah, and
some
how
kind of
smart
director.
was it?
Sorry.
How smart of it, or now Hive, now we know his name,
Yeah.
Hive, to take the leader of the Inhumans, really.
Yeah,
And
That's
he knew
right.
right where to go, and that's probably
And-
why he was so successful before. He just knows who to go for.
That's right.
Ooh.
very scary.
I
Now she's
know.
out.
And
She's
Fitz and Simmons, they really kissed.
Yes, it was a good thing.
Yay.
Woo-hoo. The happy train. I'm on my happy train. No, I'm so happy. And it wasn't like, like full out makeup. That's why I like makeout. But it was genuine, and they
It
care
was.
about each other a lot. They've known each other for a long time, so it was good.
Mm-hmm.
So how is Daisy going to get cured? You have to
Simmons.
kill Hive?
Fitz and Simmons are working on it, so let's see how they do.
I feel like you
I
have to
don't know.
destroy Hive. Like, that's so nasty. Just
Yeah, you have
parasites
to,
in
you have
general.
to destroy the Hive, because if you don't, I mean, yeah, it's a
It's gonna
parasite.
keep going on.
Well, Simmons is working on a vaccine for the Inhumans, but she's like working for it. So I don't know, or Hive. So she's even more so than just, being an Inhuman. We don't want to get rid of her Inhumanness, but
Yeah, Daisy, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not
this
good.
is really bad. This is.
And her
Pushing
power
into-
is phenomenal, so
Mm-hmm.
she
Yeah.
can destroy a lot of lives. And the fact that it's you and it or Hive manipulates your thinking where you just believe him, but it's like you talking. It's not like you're just a robot and not yourself. And you know what I mean? Like, it's like you just trust it once he gets you.
Yes.
So it's your personality still, but you just are convinced, and there's no way around
That's
it.
right,
So
yeah,
that makes
that's
it
it,
even
yeah.
scarier to me.
It is. And
That's
how crazy was it that Lincoln had to call her out on it? And
It was
let
just
her
shocking because
know.
it seemed like he was the person that was it.
Yeah,
like he
we
was the one
all
who
just
was-
fell for it. I mean,
And it was
and she
terrible.
set him up for it.
And how sad,
Yes,
yes,
yeah.
and how sad is that?
Yeah.
Because he's the one who is struggling, and he is a good guy, but he's not perfect. No one's perfect, but they work hard, and he's trying to work hard. So because of his flaws, we just automatically judged. And the way it was
Listen,
filmed
yeah.
last time, too, it just seemed like he was guilty with certain things, you know?
Yeah, and then they
Oh,
made
sure,
you
that's
feel
what-
like even Yo-Yo or Joey
Yes.
at
That's right,
times could
yes.
have been
To make us
the
paranoid
person.
with them. So that was kind of
Yes.
neat that
That's
they
right.
made us feel that with them the whole time. Like, oh my God. And
Yeah.
Daisy then leading the whole thing, like we talked about. Like, it was
Mm-hmm.
just perfect on how it was done. Oh my God.
Oh,
So
geez.
let's get into this because I'm scared and
boy.
someone's going to die soon and it's not
Ooh.
good. Someone we really care about.
Right?
We don't want
Someone
anyone
from
to die.
team.
Yeah.
The Singularity. You guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
3:18.
How's it coming?
Just needs a quick reboot.
Thank you, Lincoln. Can you come to my house and do that for me?
That's
It's very
okay.
old
It's okay.
electricity,
It
like
could be
an
my
old
generator.
box.
Yeah, right?
How's he holding up?
No one comes to me with their feelings.
Yeah, that makes sense. What about the base?
Still
That
working
makes
on
sense.
fortifying it.
You saw the bone sticking out of his leg, right? I mean, he should be.
Resting? I told him that. Didn't sit well. But it's risky and irresponsible.
And irresponsible.
Okay.
Vile. She
Jesus
needs to do a
still want
Mentos
us.
commercial.
What you did here was not of her own free will. So strap in. Because you might feel a little sick after this.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
Gotta go silence. Yeah, he literally meant fuck them.
Good job, May.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
He was fond of you.
Grant Ward.
And I'm glad he's dead.
He is too. In a way.
Irregular meaning.
He's a rumored transhumanist.
What?
People who believe in using science and technology to transcend our biological limitations. Their goal is
Become more than human.
Can we speak about what happened between us last night, professionally speaking, and
Oh my goodness, is it?
that we are Dr. Simmons, that we are... Is that
Dr.
working? Things are bound to get complicated.
You mean once we have sex?
Simmons.
Gassy and the conjet.
What's that code for?
Coulson, he's...
A driven man. Especially when it comes to you.
He
His
thinks I need
weakness might
protecting.
be Daisy too,
Mm.
because of Ward.
You and I are one organism now.
Look, this is real world, Coulson.
Ooh,
Susie Wild.
I don't know
Matters
that.
to attend to.
Dizzy only knew.
Possibly
More cover. Hypothetically, I'm the only one who knows where she is, but...
Daisy has her ways.
And Alicia's 4 Inhumans for the price of 1. We need to get to her before Hive does.
It's time we took back this planet.
Don't rest it. No, I knew she was going to do that. No.
No.
Yes, yes.
Do you think scientists only wear lab coats? Are we wearing them now?
Yeah, what, we walk around all day with goggles and gloves on, do we?
I'm sorry.
Oh, like, it's not easy to please.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, you can go and beat him up and drag him out, because all you are is big and strong,
Okay, I'll never say another word about the lab coats again.
I won't let him get to me.
You think you have a say in that?
How do
You think Daisy did?
So it's a murder vest.
This watch is the trigger.
Why? No.
Come on.
Hive gets his hands on
I
it.
go kaboom. That'll make you both real happy, wouldn't it?
No one's gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do. That's the whole
What
point.
about
But
Daisy
if
and
you want
stuff?
in the
Like,
field,
he's okay to
then
kill?
this is a risk you've got to be willing to take.
I don't like that at all.
Oh boy, yeah.
He's getting singled out. I know that
He's
he's not affected by...
No, come on.
Ooh, hello.
You look
What a
nice.
necklace.
Matt, do you have a visual?
Affirmative. Let's see what you see.
Sacrificing him is okay with you.
That's not what I meant.
I'll do your dirty work, Phil. But don't you dare pretend your hands are clean.
Yeah, it's so true, because
Oh,
I love
yeah.
Daisy too, but come on.
Are you drunk?
Well, I'm Australian, so... Yes. Who's the Latin?
I can keep you safe, but
Uh-oh. No!
Is she already?
I'm not the type to set his on Billy Goods. I mean, that reminds me of a story that I think you'll particularly dig, because it's absolutely...
No, this is the test.
We want you to join us.
Hang tight, Milton. I'm almost there.
Did get
Coulson,
it.
They're a lesser species.
lesser species, my ass.
That's what it's saying.
Whoa.
No, not makeup.
Whoa.
She's a good fighter too.
Oh, how'd that feel?
Don't nod! Don't!
No!
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 Whoa, 2.
What was it?
Thanks, Coulson.
Okay, yeah.
So the original, how's the original now? She has 2. Ah, see? Now he's
Whoa,
one human.
that-
That's what he wanted. That's what you wanted.
I didn't mean to do
Great.
That was explosive, man.
We can't leave here until you give us the missing.
I buried it.
Oh, underneath.
So can he make people explode too? Like,
Okay.
Guys, this woman has been heavily modified in ways you wouldn't anticipate. Man, I need to get out more.
Are you a patient of Dr. Radcliffe?
I'm taking you out of the field until Fitzsimmons find a cure.
what? No. Please.
She'd want me to keep you safe.
You can't do this.
I just did.
listening to me too, you know?
You're not her father.
No. But she's the closest thing I have to a daughter.
Oh, say it loud.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, she's glittering.
I'm gonna say, whoa, that must be.
Are you getting feedback on comms?
Back in a jiff.
Ah!
Are you comparing us sleeping together to crossing the event horizon?
Yeah.
It's quite funny when you think about it like that.
This wasn't in the schematics.
Crap.
You first, and then we're gonna threaten you.
I'll close the door.
Ew, what?
You are looking to sell the Dr. I technology, are you not?
Yes, but
So
The
operate on
doctor
this
will need
patient.
to. The only way to do this is to test it on a live human specimen.
Oh, wow.
I like how they have the eye props and
my
everything.
God.
Can I put on a lab coat, please?
Sorry, I had a nice drink before I had this.
You might feel a slight pinch.
Ew!
I don't know if I have.
What kind of a sick
that-
game is this?
Simmons, what's going on?
It's a prosthetic.
Well, you certainly weren't afraid you were wrong.
Ooh. Put a suitcase too. Look at
And the handle, yeah.
Yes, right?
Doesn't even hurt.
Boo.
They've unearthed something.
Mack, you're on comms with someone.
Oh! There you go. Sorry, Mac.
Stop.
No, come on, guys.
Listen. He's listening though.
Nice.
You have to hear me out.
Ooh, Elix is explosive.
Then get in.
Cover. What is that? They have like a Captain America shield. That's like.
Yes.
You're the only one that can save my friend.
No!
Oh, no, not it.
Oh, this is bad. Is he?
Oh,
no,
going
is she gonna go
down.
to Ward?
He started.
Don't mess with the alcohol.
Oh, no, Mac. Watch out. God, this is insane now. What's going on?
No.
No, the one
Stop!
person
Don't
we
eat
need.
this.
Come
Oh, I hate everything.
on. Oh, no.
We got
No.
Whoa!
I don't have much time.
No, Darth Vader move.
Oh, come on. No, don't, Daisy.
She doesn't want to do it, you can tell.
Don't.
I have a family, Fitz. You don't need to pity me anymore. Stop it.
Don't get close to me. Back away.
Oh, no.
I'm glad you made it back to him.
You're
Stop
killing
doing
him
that.
as
What
you're
can-
saying that.
I've seen the future, and someone in S.H.I.E.L.D. is gonna die.
Oh,
And if you let
no.
her,
You're gonna do it.
Like, you're gonna kill me.
stop it.
Don't get close to me. Back away.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad you made it back to him. All I want is for you to be happy.
Oh, I'm gonna be
It's
so
in
upset.
your best interest.
Just stay away. We don't want to hurt you. Any of you.
I don't wanna
Stop
see
it.
this. I don't want to see this.
Next time, I snap your neck.
Oh,
You stole Will's memories. Doesn't give you the right to be him.
don't. Oh, whoa! Don't hurt her. What do?
You mess with the man's family, all bets are off. I don't think aliens get that.
What are you saying?
We're about to take down Hydra's infrastructure. Want to watch?
Plus, if you go out there looking for him and he comes back here, then this will go on all night. So, how long have you two?
Oh, no.
You know how many times Bobby and Hunter pulled the my comms a broken trick? Come on.
The head has been cut. I repeat, the head has been cut. Hydra has been eliminated.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
I've got a lot to talk about.
Woo! Lock the door. Hello.
Whoops, I guess.
And Max gonna come in.
I'll do my best to power through.
Talk science to me.
To make something of your kind, that's... We can only dream.
How
By
could you...
recreating the same Kree experiment that was done to me. And this is where it all begins. I bought us a whole town.
Oh. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, boy.
Hive Town.
My
Oh,
God.
gosh.
Oh, God. This was scary.
That
This
was
was so
scary.
intense.
Oh,
I
gosh.
hate when they jeopardize FitzSimmons.
Me
I
too.
know any
Yes,
of the main
I hate it.
characters,
I
and
said,
of course,
no.
like, we're really getting intimate with them, and they're like, oh, look
That's
at them,
right,
and they're
good.
talking all, like,
Yeah.
sweet and stuff, and, like, that's something bad's really gonna happen to them, and I'm just
Oh
in
my God.
denial. I always freak out like that, where I'm like, well, they can't kill them off, can they? I don't know. Well, no, they won't do
Yeah.
that. They're just getting together. No, will they? So I kept, like,
Yes.
going back and forth. But that scene,
Oh,
well,
thank-
first of all, Daisy's choking out Fitz.
Yeah,
like
that
Darth
was,
Big
Vader.
time.
that was
And her
That was
eyes,
freaking-
when she gets all these watery eyes, I thought it was like Daisy, like opposing what Hive is making her do.
Yeah.
But she was completely on it. She just,
Yeah, she was.
whatever she was saying, she truly felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like she was in conflict, though, like you said. Like, I really felt like she was saying one thing and she does believe it, but she was emotional about it, too, because somewhere in her is still the normal Daisy. But to be able to strangle him for that long, like, Hive just has so much power over her. It's insane. But it really scared me with Hive confronting Simmons as well. It was really scary for a while, but then when he started talking as Will, it's interesting because he does kind of live in that moment as that person that he takes over. So he was trying to protect her to a certain extent. He was actually talking to her as Will. So I'm kind of like, well, maybe she is safe and this is her opportunity to take advantage of him. And overthinking it now, I mentioned when Daisy, in that first scene this episode where she's talking to Ward/Hive, the word came out and she goes, oh, you know his memories and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping, because these personalities come out in him and Ward is probably the dominant because that's his body, that maybe weaknesses of other human memories in him will be the ultimate way to get rid of him. Because when Will came out and talked to Simmons, it seemed like Will. He was emotional and touching her face. But you never know, because Hive is very, I don't say seductive, but the way he talks to people is,
definitely.
And he's very calm and persuasive. So just like how he said, what was that thing that he said before he killed that guy? He's like, this is what we're going to do. Like it was a choice almost. And then he's like, oh no, there wasn't any other option. And it kills him anyways. I don't know. So he just does it in such a calm way that it seems like it might be okay and then it's not.
And Simmons said, a matter of fact, Will is dead.
Yeah.
He was just very flat out. She was separating herself, whereas the Australian whatever Inferno guy, he can't.
I know, Inferno.
Yes, he was like totally into it. It's like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
So
he
she's
wanted
smart enough to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
He wanted to be an Inhuman for so long, and now, so the chance was there, and he was able to become one.
Mm-hmm.
That whole meetup with Fitz and Daisy was horrible, but the whole Hive Simmons thing really scared me. So I'm really hoping we just saw a bigger weakness, because even him being the brother of Gideon before, and being like, well, now you'll know sacrifice, and then killed his daughter, his niece. Like, that was a weird scenario, but he does relive and feel what that person felt.
Mm-hmm.
Or that person comes back.
He knows exactly how to connect with them.
Yeah.
To get to them.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes, and I am hoping that it's a weakness, too. That if you can reach out to these other personalities that he has still stored in him, that maybe something can benefit S.H.I.E.L.D.
So. Yeah.
And whatever was under the trailer, that destroys him. So once S.H.I.E.L.D. finds out about it, all bets are off. That's what they're going to be looking for.
So it made me nervous because, yes, they found that, and the last guy that they recruit so far is an exploding guy. So I'm like, are they going to explode it? Like, if that can destroy him, if you destroy the object, will he die? Or is there something inside of it that will kill him?
Probably inside of it.
Maybe contain him? How do you get the worm out of Ward?
To destroy him.
Literally, because they always say cut the head off the snake or whatever, like they did with Hydra, and that's the symbol of Hydra, and that's how Hive looks or whatever. So I'm kind of like, well, if you cut off Ward's head, is that the same kind of idea? Because you have a worm, but maybe that's the way to get the worm out at least, so that way he'll have to go find another host, and then you could just step on him. How great would that be if that was like the best way? Can you imagine like this lethal killer that no one can touch?
Wilson's crutch. Okay,
that would be great. Like no one could touch him, and then he just like has to, cut the head off, and then he squirms out of Ward, just stomps on him. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
Or just like bug spray or something.
Yes. And Lincoln's off the mission now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I felt bad for him when they had to put that vest on.
I thought that was ridiculous. I get okay, so everything is terrible right now, of course, because you have Hive and he's taking over all these Inhumans, which is like people with machine guns and unpredictable. But to just select Lincoln, like other Inhumans have been taken over already.
Right.
And Daisy you're protecting, which I want you to protect her. But what makes Lincoln any different? I don't care if he has a temper problem. Like he wants to help out. Like, you're going to die. If you change, you're going to die. And we're going to save Daisy, though. So even though she's already turned.
And May did not like that neither.
Yeah, that was not right.
Maybe
and I know he's being a super protective dad, Coulson,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
Yes.
the boyfriend has to die.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
my
that's how I
God.
felt.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like
Lincoln.
that's why, but
Oh,
maybe
God,
kind of in the back of his head.
that's-
But
yeah.
that was not cool because Lincoln, I mean, yes, he is a powerful Inhuman, but why is it right? It does not make it right to blow him
Just
up right
him,
away
yeah.
when you don't even know if you can reverse the, infection that Hive bestows upon the Inhumans. So I'm kind of like, no, I just thought that was absolutely ridiculous he would want that. If anything, I know they're even more enhanced once they're under his spell or in his infection of nasty. But, I was like, I wish they could detain them. They have so much technology that you can't just, like, put rubber all around him or something, or have something that will just encase him in rubber with a straw. That
Yeah, get a containment
just put him in a
capsule
containment.
like they use for everybody
yes.
else.
Yeah, but they said the night gun would work on the ones that are taken over, right? Like Daisy and stuff. So I was going to say, or just put him to sleep for a while, or put him in one of those containment units, like the other
Right.
Inhumans. I don't know, like
Right.
find something
Right,
of
yeah.
all the technology.
Shape it like a hive. Hive, come home.
Yeah, but it's just like death. Okay, well, if you do get infected, just death. Like, I was just shocked. So I agree with May, and I'm glad she was able to talk to Coulson about it and really just
too.
like, hello, no, it's not right. I'm not doing your dirty work, because that is getting really dirty and not cool, because he's part of the team, too. He's on a red shirt from
right.
Star Trek.
And how brave is Mack? Oh my God.
I mean, he's so,
To go
I
to
thought he
that
was going to die
far.
again.
yes.
He's amazing, and oh my God, like a hurt puppy. Like, he's such a great character. He's like a great fighter and stuff, but he has such a good heart. And I love how he says, like, Daisy's my partner, which we know, but for some reason I keep forgetting that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, they are partners, And they are such a good match. And he is so devastated that he lost her, and then he blames himself, and he's just so responsible in that way. And I'm like, you can't beat yourself
It's
up
his
over
fault
it.
he couldn't read
He has a
her.
good heart.
Yeah, I mean, you can know someone,
Yeah.
you just can't, because Hive is just amazing at, again, like, that's what makes it so scary, because you're still you, but the way you think is just completely changed, because you're
That's
connected
right,
to
and
this.
she's going to be
Yeah.
deceiving
parasite.
to you. The closest people, she has to be deceiving.
I'm hoping that Ward kind of comes out more in Hive if he survived the gunshot, because I don't know if he's going to need to melt more people or not. I keep calling it melting, but like disintegrate more people to get better again, like he did before with Ward.
Yeah, suck him up and eat him.
Yeah, he Simmons shot him, and he was full of like brown blood. So of course, like it shows you how alien he is or whatever. It's like nasty. I'm kind of hoping if he does stay in Ward, that the weakness of caring for Daisy will come out. But then how's Daisy going to get better? That's the only thing. Like, I just feel like they have to get rid of Hive in order to get the Inhumans back to normal.
Yes, absolutely.
yeah,
I think
definitely.
he's the key. And that whatever it was, that artifact that has him separate from being alive or dead, hopefully if they get that, that's the whole key.
Yeah. I want to know what it is. But that's the whole
That's
point, right?
right.
You want to know what it
is
is. It's like a cage. You still have to get the worm out of the host and then like put it in the cage or something. I love all the Marvel shows that we watch, but this is definitely my favorite Marvel show. I have to say. I get so excited during
Yes,
this.
me too. Yeah,
But again,
me
there's
too.
more episodes and more seasons, and just in the third season is more than the other Marvel shows that we've seen, because we've only seen 2 of Daredevil, so there's a ton more episodes per season in this, so we're definitely more invested. But yeah, this is definitely a lot of fun to watch. Love the characters, love the banter, and I love how Fitz and Simmons are trying to make time to talk to each other. But I'm like, why is it always when they're in danger? Like, you have all these cybernetics around you, and Mack is like, wow, you have enhancements here that you've never seen or can never even predict, And I'm like, well, if that's the case, what makes you think that you can just, like, let your guard down and just talk normal there? And I get it, like, I like that moment they had, but I was like, oh, God, like, it's not the place right now. And I thought they were
Fitz thought it was.
yeah, I know. So it was really
Fitz
sweet.
comes out.
But with them getting so close, and then that girl coming around, that cybernetic girl coming around and being like, okay, he's ready for you. I was like, oh, she's going to use Simmons as a weakness now and say, okay, well, are you telling the truth? And like drag Simmons somewhere and start hurting her to get information out of Fitz. But yeah, like that worked out well. And her stabbing that freaking eye.
Why? I was thinking, my gosh.
Because
that was
I have
brilliant.
to say,
Was it-
I've had eye surgery before in both eyes. And when they numb you, there's different ways depending if it's muscle related or inside the eye. But I actually had inside my eye. They actually go in and they numb right? And oh, it's the freakiest thing, guys. So anyways, when she just went, which makes sense because I know she's a good doctor, but when she went, "Thook," I'm like, you don't know him that way. It just freaked the heck out of me, and then she walked away. So I knew when she backed off that was on purpose, but I was like, yeah, you got to be gentle when you go in there.
That's right.
I was like, what
She
the
does
frick was
something
that?
we don't.
Yeah, just like, this is so I'm going to know you stab. It's like, ooh. Crazy.
Oh, boy.
My
Fitz has
God.
come a long way when
Sure.
it comes to that kind of stuff. Remember in the beginning, he used to not care for any kind of surgeries whatsoever.
Yeah. He's come a
true,
long
yeah.
way. Yeah, he's
Yes,
calmer
yes,
and
yeah.
braver.
He is.
And he can
is.
get pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Fitz. He's awesome. But
He's gotten more mature.
yeah,
More.
I love them together. They're so cute too.
So
And Mack
cute,
is like
yeah.
the big brother who's like, oh, you guys.
He's like, I've been told comps don't work before with Bobby and Hunter, so he knew the drill.
He knew all that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just love that whole team. They're just awesome. But I'm like, I hope you lock the door because Mack, he's gonna awkward.
Hey!
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just,
right.
oh, come on.
Oh, your engine's running by.
Yeah, bye. Get the fire extinguisher. So on that note, guys, look at the Mau.
Oh, yeah, look
So
at that.
thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, especially if you want to see more of Maui, because he loves it when you subscribe to us, don't you, Maui?
Yes.
Please
subscribe, please.
So see you very soon, like always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.